Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about what is security task in Intune. Now let's start with a very simple question. What actually is security task? So a security task is basically a request that comes from your Defender team telling the Intune team, hey, this device or this app has a problem. Please fix it. So whenever Defender for Endpoint scans your device and find a vulnerability, maybe an outdated application or missing security configuration, the Defender team creates a security task for it inside the Defender portal. And once it's created, it gets handed over to the Intune admin to actually go and fix it. So in short, Defender finds the problem and raise a task, and Intune is the one who actually act on it. Now let's talk about how this used to work traditionally before this feature existed. So earlier, if Defender finds a vulnerability, the security team would have to manually reach out to the Intune team, maybe through an email, a ticket, or an Teams message saying this application needs an update or this setting needs to be changed on the device. The Intune admin would then have to go figure it out which device are affected, what needs to be done, and fix it separately. And once it was fixed, they do have to go back and manually tell the security team it's done. So there was no real system connecting two teams. Everything depends on the people talking to each other, and things can easily get lost, delayed, or forgotten. Now let's see how the security task in Intune change this. And I would call it as an modern way. Instead of all the back and forth communication, the moment the Defender team creates a security task in the Defender portal, it showed up automatically inside the Intune Admin Center under the endpoint security and the security task. The Intune admin can just open it up and see everything in one place, what the vulnerability is, which device are affected, and what step to take from there. The admin can accept the task, do the actual fix, and then mark it as completed. And all this status automatically synced back to the Defender portal. So there is no emailing, no separate tracking sheet, nothing manual. It all happens inside the same connected system. Now let's jump into the Intune console and see the things in real time. So right now I am on my Intune portal, and if we go to the endpoint security blade, and then here within the overview we have an option called security tasks, and if you click on this, you can see that as of now I have two security tasks, and we can also see the status is showing pending and completed. And if you click on the completed one, we can see the detailed status like the status, priority, impacted device, requester, and the remediation options. And this status is completed. And if you go to the other, we can see that this task is still waiting for Intune admin to accept or reject. This task is all about to block Office application from getting child process, and this is the detailed information and the remediation action plan what we have to do. So I can accept as an Intune admin or I can reject it. So let's say I want to accept this and give it a name called uh, will work on this after creating change request. Now we have to create a change and we have to take the action on this request accordingly. So now we can see that this task is in active state, and once this task is done, you can just click on complete and say You can add whatever nodes you want. So I want to just mention that chain number, this is created for this, and it is also in completed state. Now, if you refresh this, now again, you can see that the task is now completed here. Now, the question is how we can create this task. So you cannot create this task from the Intune portal. For that, what you have to do, you have to go to the Defender portal, and to go to the Defender portal, you have to go to this, or you can directly go to the security.microsoft.com. And when you are on this portal, what you have to do, you have to go to the exposure management, and then here you have a vulnerability management option. And within vulnerability management, you can see the all the vulnerabilities, all the inventories, and the remediation tasks. So whenever you are creating any remediation task, like whatever I am able to see here in the security task blade, we can see that this is the status update Adobe Reader. And we can see that the status is also showing as completed, and the second one is showing as pending approval because we just approved this task in the Intune portal. It will take some time to report in the Defender portal. And for the third one, we have not created any ticket with the or the task with the Intune team. Now let's say how we can create the security incidents. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to the recommendation option, and here you can see that the misconfiguration and the vulnerabilities. So you can also create a misconfiguration security task and the vulnerability. For now, I will show you the vulnerabilities security task. And in the vulnerabilities, we can see there are a lot of vulnerabilities available, and like we can see that update git to version 2.55 or update 7-zip to version 26.02. Let's say I want to create an incidence for Intune team. So I will just click on it, and if you scroll down, and here you have an option called request remediation. So click on the request remediation, and in the remediation option, you can see that I want to update the software, or I want to uninstall the software, or attention required. And then we have to make sure that this option open a ticket in Intune must be enabled. Otherwise, this will not create any ticket or the task in the Intune portal. And then remediation due date. Here you can select for Intune admin to fix that particular application by September 30th. And then you can also set the priority low, medium, high, and based on that priority, Intune admin can take the action accordingly. So let's say I want to set this priority to high, and then here whatever you want, you can like update this app, and then click on next, and then click on submit, and click on done. Now you have created a remediation task for Intune team. And again, if you go to the vulnerability and the remediation, and now in the remediation, we can see the fourth task update 7-zip to version 26.02. And if we go to the Intune portal and refresh the task, now here we also have another task for us to take action. Now this is still in pending. So let me click on this. And now here I have to accept it or reject it. And now we know that this particular application needs to be updated on these two devices. So what I will do, I can click on this, and I can find the device name. I can export the list, and then I can create a group for these application. And then let me just accept this, and will work on this after creating change, and click on accept. So now we have accepted this request. Now we have to take the action. So basically we want to create an application in the Intune and deploy the latest version. So if you are using M365 E5 license, what you can do, you can go to the application section and go to the Windows, and then you can directly create an application using the enterprise app catalog, and then click on here and then search for the application 7-zip, and then you can see that this version is 26.2 which we want to deploy. Here we can see that 26.2. So click on next, and I want to use the update and supersedence method. Click on next, and then click on next, click on next, click on next, click on next, and then click on next, and then click on next. And here you want to deploy this application on the group where you want to update the application. For demo purpose, I will just add all devices and click on next and click on add application. So now what we did, we actually deployed an latest version of 7-zip on all the impacted devices. And after some time, we have to wait for the status. And once we are able to see the status in the Intune portal, let's say we are able to achieve the 95% or we are able to fix all the devices, then we have to again go to the endpoint security blade and then go to the security task, and then we have to complete this task. As of now the status is active, and then here we have to click on this, and here we have to click on complete the task, and here we will say app deployed on all the devices. And now we have completed the task. And after some time, if we go to the Defender portal and check the 7-zip application status, now here we can see that the task status or ticket status is now completed. It means now Intune admin completed the task. So that's how the Defender team can create any remediation task for Intune team using the Defender portal, and the Intune team can also review the task, accept the task, and then take the action and complete the task. So that's all for this video, and let me know if you have any question on this topic, and I will talk to you soon in my next video.